Rob, how's it going?
Hey, Chris. Thanks for coming in today.
Yeah, happy to be here. Let's grab a seat. Happy Monday. Did you have a good weekend?
I did. It's very relaxing.
Did you catch any of the Masters? It looked like Spieth had a monumental collapse there at the end.
Yeah, it's tough to watch.
Yeah.
It's tough to watch.
So hey, look, I know the major reason that we're getting together today is we're having an issue with TechnoWise, obviously, in Japan, and we recognize that Abido's business in Japan is not growing as quickly as we would like it to. After 2 years, still only sitting on $1 million in annualized sales, that's a real problem. And you asked me to put together a plan of what I thought we should do moving forward. So spent a lot of time over the course of the last several weeks meeting with the TechnoWise team, understanding what some of their problems are, and also talking to a few of our customers there and learning what they would like to see change. And I put together what I think is a pretty good plan for how we can move forward. So if that's all right, I'd like to jump right in and start laying that out for you. Really don't want to waste any of your time. So ultimately what I think is that TechnoWise is not treating our business with the respect that it deserves. They continue to overprice our product and claim a large portion of the margin. They potentially are stealing from us and selling pirated versions of our software to our clients and not paying us for them. And ultimately, even when I'm there and they claim to be working on our product, they're not actively selling it at the rate that we would like to see. So given those three considerations, I think at this point it's very important to terminate that relationship as quickly as we can. Obviously not in a public way, because we recognize that it's a very relationship-based culture.
Right, good. Yeah, that was an issue.
Yeah, but we really think that in order for us to be successful, we need to terminate that contract as soon as we can. At the same time, we could look at working with some other resellers or distributors there. I don't think that that's going to be a good way to go.
Yeah.
We could run into exactly the same problem that we've had with TechnoWise. And we've also had a lot of success in the past, in Germany and the UK, setting up a subsidiary and, working with our own internal salespeople to really move our products forward. So I think that's the right thing to do in this instance as well. I'd like to hire 3 salespeople for year 1. Ideally, they would be the TechnoWise salespeople who have been working on our account because they'll already have a pipeline in place and could start, not from scratch and have something built up already.
Yeah.
And then I'd also like to hire a couple sales engineers to support them, as well as a marketing person and a support person. All in, we're looking at a cost of about $900,000 for the first year, which I recognize that's a significant investment. But if we can incentivize our salespeople properly, give them a 5% commission up to their quota of $1 million each, and then incentivize them at 9% for anything over that. I really think that we can get to a $3 million number in year, this being our first year, and then hire several more salespeople for the second year and get to our target of $7 million. Would love to hear some feedback on that idea. I know we ran through it pretty quickly, but we had a short window here to get together.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like a lot of investment in Japan.
Yeah.
What makes you think the cost is justified, and when is this going to turn profitable?
Yeah, definitely. So I recognize that that's a huge investment for a currently small business.
Yeah.
I would counter that I personally believe that we're losing over $1 million in profit on those accounts today, given that TechnoWise is claiming such a high portion of the margin on our product and going out and selling our product without our permission and just keeping the entire profit for themselves. If we continue to go the same way, we're going to keep losing money. I think that we really need to do something in-house to change the game and move the ball forward.
Yeah. Is there a less risky way to do this, like going with other resellers? Or?
Yeah, no, I think it's a great point. And we absolutely could go with other resellers. I think that we would run the risk of getting into the exact same situation that we're in now with TechnoWise, which presumably is a pretty reputable shop, and we got great recommendations for them when we first got here. So I have difficulty believing that we would get any better treatment from anybody else. So as far as next steps, I'd like to set up a meeting with TechnoWise to inform them of our decision and get the ball moving there. And then would also like to sit down with their sales reps in the near future and find out whether they would be interested in coming to join Abido.
Interesting. Yeah, I like the plan.
Okay.
Thanks for coming
Sounds
in.
good. Yeah, thank you. All right, have a good one.